Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Maps from it's Maps.com. It's Maps Blogspot.com. It's Maps YouTube channel. I wanted to do a video today on what is called peer-to-peer lending. Once again, it's called peer-to-peer lending. It's a new option or alternative option to getting, some kind of credit line. You can look it up. Two major companies or two more popular companies that's doing it is Prosper, and there's another company out there as well doing it. It's Prosper and Lending Club. There we go. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit, talk about the benefits and maybe some of the negatives or maybe the not too sweet spots. But peer-to-peer lending is pretty much, as I said again, from the two most popular sites, Prosper and the Lending Club. You go to these sites, you pretty much fill out a credit application, and depending on your score, how your score goes, they'll match you up with a specific private lender. Now, peer-to-peer lending is good because they're not gonna judge you based off of if you have a low credit score or not. And a matter of fact, the majority of people that probably do use peer-to-peer lending, I would probably think is pretty much people with not that great credit, but it can be used for anyone, great credit, good credit, okay credit. But I would assume people with not so great credit would use this option to probably get funding to, probably get the debt down or pay off all their debts. So once again, you log into these sites or you go into these sites, you fill out a credit app, and if you choose to their terms and agreements, they'll go ahead and pair you up with a private lender, a specific lender, and you guys will work out those terms. A good thing about peer-to-peer, lending would be pretty much one of the best parts I think about it is depending on the kind of interest rate you currently have now, maybe on your credit cards or your personal loans or even auto loans possibly. These guys can have some decent interest rates, all the way down to 6%. But at the same time, depending on your credit worthiness, it can actually go all the way up to 30 something percent. So it's just something you'd have to do your due diligence with and weigh your pros and cons with what you currently have going on now as far as your debt or your bills or whatever the case is you may need the money for, and weigh which one would be better for you. But once again, it has its perks or it has its goods. If you got a credit card right now that you may be paying a 21% interest rate on, and you have decent credit, and these guys can get you an interest rate of 6 or 7%, you may really want to consider, getting one of these sources to fund you. Another good thing about the peer-to-peer lending is these guys give you the option to pretty much get a loan for almost anything that's out there, all the way from auto loans to vacations to home improvements for weddings, furniture, and they even have a box that's marked others. So pretty much anything you can probably apply for, whatever the loan is you need to use it for, you can pretty much almost get. As long as you abide once again by the agreements and you guys work out whatever the terms are. So I think it's a good option for some people out there. And even if it has a high interest rate, maybe some people may just want to consolidate their debt without having that debt consolidation reporting on your credit report. That could be an alternative way to getting your debt all consolidated to one. So check it out. The Lending Club. Prosper. There's a couple other ones out there, but those are the most popular ones currently. And peer-to-peer lending may be something that you may be interested in or may be good for you. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. If you guys have any more questions in regards to this, you can get us at itsmaps.com or itsmapsblogspot.com. You could even email us at itsmaps@itsmaps.com. So once again, it's Maps from itsmaps.com. It's mapsblogspot.com. And once again, please check out our ebook that we've just come out with. This is an ebook from the Blue Mitzi team. This ebook is called the Come Up Compilation, and this ebook is well needed right now, especially in these times that we have, because it consists of a lot of information as far as like personal credit information, discussing how to keep an A1 credit, and if you don't, it discusses how to get, 2 and 8 credit status. It has the 10 secured credit cards out there to get. For those of you that don't know, especially if you're starting credit, a secured credit card may and more than likely will be one of the best options. If you go on it's mapsblogspot.com, I have a blog or a spot up there or post that talks about why you may want to start off with doing secure cards that will be very, very beneficial to you. So you may want to look at that post. I think it's called How to Obtain High Credit Limits. Somewhere on this mapsblogspot.com. So get a look out for that. Also in the ebook, there's a lot of stuff about health information, some real great trading information that you guys, should follow up for those that's within the market. Some great notary information. Some great, the top 10 credit unions to join. Some of these credit unions you can join. You don't have to have a relative that's already in, or you don't even need to live in that area. You can actually just join by, doing a couple dollars donation. You have the top 10 SIC codes to use when opening up a business. This you may want to pay a lot of attention to, because if you're looking on getting any kind of funding for a business, especially if you don't have great credit, or especially if you don't have no credit, you may want to make sure you have a great SIC code to get funding. And also a 10-step business credit plan, which shows you how to go from step 1 all the way to step 10 without even knowing anything about business credit or anything about business. It'll show you how to incorporate, get your EIN number, get your company out there, and all the way to getting funded, once again, even with bad credit. So please check that ebook out, the Come Up compilation. Right down below on the side of this video, you should be able to see a link which directs you to that ebook. Take a look at that. Once again, Blue Mitzi, Smaps Clothing, it's Maps.com, it's Maps Blogspot. Thank you guys for watching. Check the other videos out, please.